Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
I like the call to keep the offense on the line. From this distance, a field goal is no sure thing, and that's a great job by the quarterback, recognizing the situation. Nobody's open. Take off, become a runner, extend the drive, pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now this time, they'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson going for it all.
Damn, Mike!
Touchdown, Tigers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A try here for the extra point.
I should have just swatted it. That's my fault.
The kick is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Going up top. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
81 yards. It is a touchdown.
This is when you're very
that
fortunate
first one
as
should have
an
counted.
offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go. Check go.
His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes
Appreciate that, man.
quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Yeah, I always could. I just never had the
They
time
go
to do it.
second down and 7.
I wish.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Davis going in motion. And he's gonna
See that right there?
have
That's dead in 26,
Nice
bro.
pickup of 9.
Them not allowing me to move my linebacker, that's dead. And I could change the play in the middle of you doing that. In this game, you can't do that. Like, if I see you doing that, I could change the play
Throwing is
and
Richardson.
get all that.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first
Yeah,
quarter.
26 is tough.
So we
And
are
I could do my
through
zone
on
drops
Sunday
in the
Night
middle of the
Football.
play.
All even on the scoreboard.
I don't got to wait for the next
And
play.
EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
I do. I
Here's
love
second
that.
and 3 to go.
Street. Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll stay on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, smash drop rope. Here we go. Set. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they'll have it. He'll pick up the first down. Getting it to the 10-yard line as this drive continues, doing it on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson.
What is taking them so long, bro?
On the scramble. Touchdown.
Like, you see this quarterback running out the pocket. Go get that motherfucker, bro.
Tonight.
fuck you doing?
The extra point is up and through. And his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
There's no reason for them to hesitate the way they did. That shit pissed me off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded
Yeah,
just shy
yeah, he
of the goal
bullshitting
line.
right now.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh,
Damn,
able to
man.
get his head around.
Pussy, you gotta catch that, Banks.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground. Going to lose yardage. We'll mark him back at the 6-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 6-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Escaping.
Bro, that's gotta stop. I don't understand.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's a run going left. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the gun, Richardson. That caught by Davis.
I got stuck, man. Fuck.
Down the left sideline. He is in. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And his guys will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And
I'm glad that shit's dead too.
16-yard line.
All that, you missed the tackle, but you hover over to me anyway. All that shit's dead too. Nah, you miss a tackle in 26, bro. You missed that damn tackle.
1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He's gonna look for the home run ball. That is caught. And they are not gonna catch up to him.
Thanks, sir.
He will score 80 yards for the touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Davis going in motion. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They motion the slot man left. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. Here's a 2nd and 12. On play action, Richardson. Got a man down.
No, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
21, Bulls 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
I might be able to swing that.
It's the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
That formation was just too wide.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself...
We already said yes, so I got you.
Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
2nd and a yard. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Richardson to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, shot.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here.
Bro, come on.
Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready, go!
Now Richardson. And this is going to be
Oh,
incomplete.
47. You got to get that, man.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And his guys
It's about fucking time.
It's now
He's over getting
24
killed this
14.
game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, word? Okay.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
What?
3rd time tonight. He's
Crack
been
him.
intercepted.
Crack him. What the fuck is going on, yo?
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I should have if they're going to do that
I
shit.
think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Let's go!
On 2nd down, Richardson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that is incomplete.
And at a game where it seems like
I need
this
to know why they
quarterback
taking
hasn't
so
really done
damn
much
long to
wrong.
rush
It's
the
really his
quarterback.
most
I don't
critical
understand.
missed throw so far. He's had himself a
It's like
really
they
good game
scared to
up
rush
to
the
this
damn
point,
quarterback.
but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
On 4th down, Richardson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete.
That's 2 that he dropped.
Turn it over
That's
on
2
down.
he dropped so far.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs.
That is
Right
definitely a
now,
pick
4th
six. He
down
get his
right there
hands on
was
it.
Exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Now he'll run. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback
I
like this,
wouldn't doubt it.
the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Track 60. Set.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
Too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Yeah, come on, son. Come on, son. Not lineman, bro. Come on.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. The throw on the run is complete. Handoff here, up the middle, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday night.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Ready.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen.
That's a good
here.
question.
I think he's going to lose a yard.
I haven't heard from him all day.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing, Richardson. He's got his man.
That was a good play.
Complete to Thomas. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a
He
first
stopped
down.
dead in the middle of the field.
Hey, smash front row. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Fuck, man.
Take this into the
Man, what are y'all doing?
15-yard line.
Y'all gotta put hands on him. His old ass coming across the field. Fuck that. Put hands on him.
Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the
Motherfuckers
fourth
been
quarter,
playing
great job
scary
by the
all
defense,
game.
Understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a...
And he's into the end zone. That
Come
might be
on,
the
man.
punch. Touchdown, Tigers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The PAT up and good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And
Oh.
he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be in.
Damn.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. And forcing third
He
down.
killing me right now.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Tigers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know
Word.
one play can be the difference
Like,
between
come
winning
on.
and losing. And now
This
after
is
that poor
ridiculous.
throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On play action, Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Bulls are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Here is 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. He'll throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play coming up. 3rd and 7. And the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me, 79. What?
To force 4th down. He's gonna air this one out. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 89 yards.
God damn.
It's a touchdown. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take
I tried to
shot,
kill his ass, man.
now your defense has
Y'all
to save the
bulls.
day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Okay, break.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Cut my team. Tag. Ready.
Richardson going to look to throw.
Hell
And this is
no.
gonna be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
They'll go. Richardson. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ready? Go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. On the ground they go. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Good game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.
Yep.
And that will do it. This one comes to an end.
Shouldn't have anybody.
So the fans
Nobody should be
gonna
doing
head
that.
home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.